51, use the formula P is equal I multiply e to the power kt. A bacterial culture has an initial population of 500. If its population grows to 5,000 in 6 hours, what will it be at the end of 8 hours? So we just write down the formula from the question and fill in the information into the formula. 5,000 is the final amount. So I fill in the 5,000 under the P. Initial amount has 500 multiplied by e to the power kt. K is a number we want to find it, and we know produced 5,000 of population in 6 hours, so we fill in the t with 6. So from here we can solve for k first. So I'm going to divide by 500 first on both sides. Then 500 over 500 will reduce. Now your left hand side you will have the 10 is equal e to the power k times 6. With a natural e, the way we can solve for the natural e here, we just raise up the ln on both sides. Ln e, it will reduce 10 to the 1. And then you will have the ln 10 is equal k multiplied by 6. So that means k is equal ln 10 over 6. So ln 10 over 6 is approximately equal 0.383764. Now, the question want to know by the end of the 8 hours, what would be the final population? So we just substitute this k value back to the equation and change the time from 6 to the 8, then we can solve for the final amount of the population. So I write down the P is equal 500. This is the initial population multiplied by the e to the power k multiplied by the time is 8. So when I use a calculator to solve for these three numbers, I have 500 to multiply e to the power 0.383764, then multiply by the 8, it gave me about 10,000 and 772. I have tried many times. I just cannot get the 10,000 and the 690 with the exact number from the answer choice here. So the most closer answer here would be A. But in fact, the actual value is 10,000 and 772 of the final population at the end of the 8 hours. Now we do the other one. A certain noise measure 51 decibels if the intensity is multiplied by 100. How many decibels will the new noise measure? Use the formula is D. Okay, so D is equal 10 multiplied by the log S over S sub 0. Now this S represents the intensity. The log, they use the 10 to multiply by log, and S sub 0 is equal 10 to the power negative 12 watt per millisecond. M squared 10 to the power negative 12 as a unit with watt over minute squared. I should say that. Okay, so now we need to find this is decibel, right? The noise measure has the 51 decibel if the intensity is multiplied by 100. So we need to find the intensity first. We know that decibel is a 51, so is equal 10 multiplied by the log. This number, I don't know it, but I know the S sub 0 is 10 to the power negative 12. So we divide by 10 on both sides. We will get a 5.1 is equal log S over 10 to the power negative 12. Now, in order to get rid of the logarithm, we just raise up the base number it has. Since this log, there's no base number, that means the base is 10. So I just simply to raise up 10 in front of the log. And I do the same thing to raise up 10 to the left hand side. Now 10 will cancel with a log 10. So now we'll have 10 to the power 5.1 is equal 5 over 10 to the power negative 12. Sorry, this is not a 5, this is an S. My bad, I'm too tired. So this is an S. Now we want to solve for x. We just diagonal multiply. So s is equal to 10 to the power 5.1 minus 12, right? Plus negative 12, which means minus 12. So it turns out it has 10 to the power negative 6.9. This is the intensity. Question tell us they want us to multiply by 100 with the intensity. So now I just simply to multiply this number with 100, which is 10 to the power 2. So when you have the 10 to the power negative 6.9 multiplied with the 10 power 2 is equivalent negative 6.9 plus 2. So you'll have the 10 to the power negative 4.9.